and that is the next bout will be between Turkey and Korea. And entering the ring right now is Cengiz Onat in the red corner from Ankara, Turkey. He's 16 years old, 170 centimeters. He is a national champion and schoolboy champion of Turkey from 2009 all the way through 2011. Started boxing at 11 years old, and his greatest strength, he says, is his left hand. Out of the blue corner, 16-year-old Sang-Myeong from Gyeonggi-do, Korea. 167 centimeters. He's got an amateur record of 28-4. He's been boxing for 3 years now, and his greatest strength is the uppercut. The left hand versus the uppercut should make for an exciting stylistic matchup between Turkey and Korea. Who will go on to face Yumir Felix Marcial from the Philippines in tomorrow's final of the 2011 AIBA Junior World Boxing Championships? Let's find out as the opening bell of round one goes off. Cengiz Onat measured. He's flat-footed. There he goes. A nice spin, and his right hand is left out there while his left hand is up, protecting his face. And as a lunging Sang-Myeong comes forward, a right hand by Onat's going to set him off guard. And again, Onat throwing again, he's as a southpaw, as you could see. He's got the lead right foot and the lead right hand forward. He's using that right jab effectively. He's the taller boxer at 170 centimeters to 167 centimeters of hand. Ham is somewhat of a tight defense right now. He's playing it close to the vest. He's got his hands up high. He's doing a good job blocking them, but you know what? The punches are coming from Onat from all angles now. He's the taller boxer, but he seems to be comfortable boxing in close. That's usually not the case for the taller boxer, while the Korean comes in short and a high guard, while Onat is now boxing on the outside, using that jab effectively. And Korea's going to get inside. He's going to throw an overhand right. He's going to get a little messy in there, and there's a left-right-left combination by Onat. Another right hand by Onat, which is blocked by Ham. Again, a good defense by the Korean. He's got his hands up high. He seems willing to trade. He's willing to take some punches to get inside, and he knows he's going to need to. That long reach of Cengiz Onat, the Korean's going to need to get inside and figure out how to score points. He would be well served to go to the body. Onat's keeping his hands up high, and with the shorter boxer that Ham is, it would be nice to see him go to the body, get Onat to drop his hands, and then even come back up with a nice uppercut. He says he likes the uppercut. Well, he's going to need to get inside to throw it. You cannot throw that uppercut from a distance. So the Korean wants to get inside, somehow keep that guard up high. I like that game plan. If he could get inside the jab of Onat, he could throw some punches to the body. He could get Onat to drop his hands, and then he could use that uppercut that he loves so well. He says his greatest weakness, Ham, is his footwork. Well, he's going to need to improve that to get inside at the end of round one. 3-1, Onat from Turkey. Now, the referee in this bout from Russia, the judges, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Belarus, Moldova, and Slovakia. So AIBA, truly the international organization. It's got referees and judges from all around the world. It's got young boxers from all around the world. This is truly a wonderful international event, the 2011 AIBA Junior World Boxing Championships here in beautiful Astana, Kazakhstan. We'd like to thank our wonderful host for putting on a great show here. Again, this is just the beginning, folks. We look at a replay, and there's a nice right hand by Onat. And again, the young Korean, Sang-Myeong keeping his hands up high. He's down 2 coming into the second. Will he be able to use that footwork to get inside? Onat, and there's a big left hand by Ham, which looked like it had great intention and almost great placement. However, Onat was able to bat it down with his own right hand and send the young Ham flying. Referee going to stop the action, or separate him rather, and there's a nice right hand, the right, and ducking is Ham. Again, he needs to use better footwork to get inside. He's going to have to start throwing some punches to the body. A right hand by Onat scores. And now Onat steps back, measures his opponent, throws out that right hand, a right hook by Onat, and he pushes Ham back, and the referee is certainly going to caution him. That is against the rules of AIBA and unsportsmanlike, and the referee won't stand for it. They run a very tight ship here, AIBA, and that's the way they need to do it. It is the same committee, the AIBA organization is the boxing organization that sends the boxers to the Olympics, and it's no bigger world stage than that. And these young boxers are getting a taste of what that will be like one day if they could get there. Many of them have their sights set on the 2016 Olympic Games. And now a left-right, a very flat-footed Onat. He seems very content. He's probably well aware that he's up on the scorecards, at least 2 points coming in. There's a lead left by Ham, which misses. And now an aggressive Onat comes through with a left-right left of his own. Another right-left-right combination by Onat. He seems to be the busier boxer. The Korean is trying to figure out, and there's a lead right by the Korean, and able to land on the head of Onat. And now the boxers are really trading. The Korean is getting close, a left-right, a left, and he needs to stay inside that danger zone. He needs to stay in that zone if he's going to score points. A chopping right hand, an overhand right by Onat is able to send the Ham back, but Ham keeps coming forward. He's really showing a lot of heart and a lot of game here in the second round. He's going up against a taller boxer, and he's going to, and perhaps a more accomplished boxer, being a national champion in Turkey for the past 3 years. His goal, they call him, by the way, interestingly enough, Ham's nickname is Monkey. And although he doesn't really box the way you would imagine a monkey would, he seems to have some of those animalistic, stylistic approaches, the way he uses his footwork to get inside, the way he keeps his hands up high. Perhaps that would be the way a monkey would box if we could put gloves on one. And now, as we see the boxers in their corners getting their treatment, head coach Mustafa Genç from Turkey is waving that towel, that wet towel, and of course now we see that a total score of 4-3. So Ham has been able to close the gap. Excuse me, a total score of 7-4. Ham was effective. He was able to land a few scoring points. We look at the replay here. There's a lunging right with a left that probably scored, a right hand. Most of those missed by Onat. And there's another lead right hand by the Korean, which got in there. So as we see now, the score is 7-4. Both of these boxers are vying for a victory to face Umir Felix Marcial in tomorrow's 52-pound final. And here we go, the third round. The Korean is down 3 points, and he knows it, and he needs to get in there, and he's trying right now. A left hand, another left hand, a right to the body, followed by a left with his head down. He's just going for broke. A nice right hand. Now we see some body work by the Korean. He seems to be really more attuned to what he needs to do. Maybe took 2 rounds to figure this guy out, but now he's throwing inside, upstairs, and downstairs, and Onat is probably well aware that he could be well served by staying away at this point. I often see this in amateur boxing. It's not preferred by the fans, but certainly by the boxer in his corner. When he's up on points going into the final round, sometimes you see a tendency to get on that bicycle and try and stay away. Well, the Korean is aware of that, and he knows he needs to keep the pressure on strong and move forward and get these guys, well, let's say get these guys, to get Onat to drop those hands, and he could try and land that big right hand, that uppercut that he speaks of. There's an overhand left by the Korean, a left hand, and a right hand by Onat, which lands on the arm. And Onat really hasn't been doing much in this third round here. I'm not sure how the judges see it, but from this microphone section, we could see that the Korean is clearly the aggressor, while the Turkish boxer is trying to just stay away at this point. He throws a nice right hand, a hook, a baby hook off of a jab. There's a straight right jab by Onat. And the Korean keeps the pressure on. A right to the body, a chopping right hand, then another by Onat. Both of those score. The Korean is getting frustrated here. He needs to stay in, and there's some nice footwork. Finally, he spoke of it, and now we see it. He's getting in closer. You hear it from the crowd. They want to see more of this. A right hand by Onat lands on the left temple of Ham. Referee going to separate the action. There's only 7 seconds here left. It's going to be close to see how the judges score this third and final round. A chopping right by Onat as he stays away, and the referee is going to separate them, and that will do it, folks. There's the buzzer, the third and final round, and we will wait for the final tally of the scores to see who will get the privilege of facing Yumir Felix Marcial in the finals. And that's if you want to call it a privilege. Marcial looked pretty mean in there in his last contest. We shall see, and we will await the decision. And there you have it. Cengiz Onat, with a score of 12-7, moves on to the finals tomorrow in the AIBA Junior World Boxing Championships. 52-kilogram weight class, that is the men's light bantamweight, will be Cengiz Onat and Yumir Felix Marcial. Everyone stay tuned tomorrow night, folks, because that is about you will not want to miss.